Watching 3 minutes of the video snippet in this can save you money and protect your voice. If you've been in or around voiceover for any amount of time, you may have heard of NAVA and all the good work that they've been doing, specifically when it comes to our latest nemesis, AI. Hey, it's Mike. I co-own the Atlanta Voiceover Studio, the Southeast's premier voiceover training facility, along with my wife, Heidi. Our goal is to give you the resources you need to create the career you want, and to arm you with information to help your voiceover career. And that's why I want to share about NAVA, the National Association of Voice Actors. You can check them out at navavoices.org. Surf on through the pages, see all the great things that they offer. I'm a member, Heidi's a member, so consider becoming a member too to help forward the work that they're doing, because they are doing it on behalf of us as talent. And that's why we want to mention this month's podcast. Heidi sat down with NAVA leadership, Karin Gilfrey, Tim Freelander, and Matthew Parham to talk through a bunch of different stuff, including how NAVA started, health insurance coverage through NAVA if you don't have it, what to do if you learn your voice was replicated without your permission, NAVA's political activism, and a whole lot more. Listen wherever you like to listen to podcasts, and I'll have the full video up in a few months from now, but here's a quick video snippet of them chatting about NAVA's AI writer. All talent need to listen to this, as it could end up saving you, and save you a ton of money. So here's Heidi, Karin, Tim, and Matthew.
Question about the AI writer that NAVA has. Would you suggest people send that to clients, even if it's not an AI particular?
Should be on every job.
So,
every job.
yeah, the AI writer is actually not really for AI jobs. It is mostly for jobs that are not AI. So the goal of the writer is to make sure that when you do that job, they are only using the sound files that you create for the purposes of that job and not to make or train AI. If you want to create a contract to make an AI voice, we have a whole page on our website called the 13 questions to ask when creating an AI voice. We have a whole bunch of guidance. We don't have template contracts for that because every single case is completely different. And you really, even by law in the state of California and New York, you have to work with a lawyer to get those terms set for creating an AI voice. But the AI contract writer is to be added to any contract, non-union or union, and it just adds additional language to the contract that says, our job is just this job. Please don't take these files and use them to make or train AI.
Great.
And it works in the US, it works in any other country. It's as long as the client agrees to it on the other side, it is a binding contract. We do have it in Spanish as of about 3 weeks ago or so, and it's been translated into, I know France and Italy and Germany have used it and translated it as well. We don't have copies of those on our website because they're specific for those associations for some different country laws that they've had to put in place. But on the NAVA website, you can find the most current version, which is version 4.0, which has also instructions on how to use it, what some of the terms mean. All of these things that are in there, it's a Word doc or a PDF. So if you want to negotiate the change in terms with your client or you want to put something else in, you can do that as long as you and your client agree to it.
You can even take some of the language and add a line item to the contract that they send you about it.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's important is that, most of the time we work as independent contractors, and in like a lot of cases, you're giving over the rights to your files in perpetuity. Unless it's a commercial and you have negotiated terms, like you're just giving over the rights to the files. Like this is for the e-training, you have the files. They need to know that owning the rights to those sound files does not mean that they have the right to scrape your voice off the sound file and use it to create an AI version of you. And that is not well defined in the law yet. So having it in your contract is incredibly important.
Especially in the non-union world. If you're working under a SAG contract, you have some of those SAG protections that are afforded from that. But in the non-union world, it's the wild, wild west out here. And so in addition to the AI writer, we also have the scope of work agreements that are basically non-union contracts that are on our website as well. I highly recommend that anyone who's doing any job from a pay-to-play site or in the wild west of non-union, use those non-union contracts in conjunction with the AI writer to offer yourself some sort of modicum of protection.
Again, that was just a quick snippet of the full podcast. Listen wherever you like to listen to podcasts. Just look up Atlanta Voiceover Studio. In next week's video, I'll talk about why it's important to dream and hope in your voiceover career. Till then, Atlanta Voiceover Studio and ProVoiceOverTraining.com are here to equip, elevate, and inspire you in your voiceover journey, giving you the tools and resources you need to create the career you want. Remember, you're building your voiceover business. Think outside the box. Cheers to your success.